Give me Acts 13:1. Watch this up. Watch this up, man. Show you what they call niggas. And while we know, yeah, we the niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's in this Bible. Bring it out.
This is Acts chapter 13, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now there were in the church that was at Antioch
Right.
certain prophets and
Right.
teachers,
So prophets and teachers was in this church, right? And watch what they tell them.
as Barnabas
Mhm.
and Simeon,
Barnabas and Simeon.
that were called Niger.
What they was called?
Niger.
And that's in Latin. So Americans put it Niger. Say that again. And what they call them?
They were called nigger.
There you go. There you go. Give me on. So it's Sirach 14, verse 3. Watch this.
Sirach chapter 14,
Right.
verse 3.
Bring it out.
Riches are not comely for a nigger.
Say that again.
Riches are not comely for a nigger.
So money is not common for them. It ain't common for us. You know what I'm saying? That's it for that.
And what?
And what? What?
And what should an
Uh-huh.
envious man do with money?
What you gonna do with the money? You gonna buy drugs and stuff with it, huh? You gonna smoke it up? You gonna wild out with it? You gonna go to strip club, right? Go to verse 10.
Verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
A wicked eye envieth his bread,
Mm-hmm.
and he is a nigger at his table.
See that? We got envy eyes towards each other. We're a nigga at the table. We ain't gonna, we like crabs in the bucket. We gonna put them down, huh? You know what I'm saying? Give me Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28 and go to 28. Watch this up. See, the reason why we calling each other niggas and all of that, because nigga just means black. Alright? That's all it means, basically. You know what I mean? So that's how we find it out. It's our book. This is us. The whole Bible is our book. This is not for the white man, the Chinese man. They got their own little thing going on. Chinese man got Buddhism, Hinduism. Arab, they got what? Quran, Islam and all that. The white man got Christianity. They took our book and they created them a little story out of our book. They did this up. They created them. They made him to be Christ. Don't you know Christ is a black man? Did you know that? Did you know Christ is a black man? You heard? Well, we're gonna read it to you. Give me Revelation 1. 1 and 1. Watch this up. The church not gonna teach us this though, macho. They ain't gonna teach us this. You know?
You hide it in the
You
book.
don't hide it in the book. It says if you want to hide something from the nigga, you put it in the book, because the nigga ain't gonna read it. Bring it up.
Revelation. This is Revelations 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So this is the revealing of Jesus Christ. That's what the word revelation means, to reveal. So John is about to reveal how Christ looked. Go to verse 10.
Verse 10. I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day.
So today is the Lord's day, man. So that's why we out here taking the word. Not on a Sunday. Today is the Lord's day. It's the Sabbath day. Today you're supposed to congregate with your brothers. You're not supposed to go buy and sell out of these stores. Right? You're not supposed to cook in the house, like kindle fire in the house to cook, eat some sandwiches and stuff like that. You know, some cereal or whatever. When the sun go back down, then you can start cooking. But the Most High really love this day. You know what I'm saying? He severed this day. It's a holy day. It's a separate day from all the other days. Keep on.
And heard behind me
So John turned around because he heard a noise behind him. And what?
a great voice,
He heard a great voice. What?
as of a trumpet,
It was loud as a trumpet, like black men speak loud. You know what I mean? And what?
saying, I am Alpha and Omega,
Right?
the first and the
And what
last.
he said?
And what thou seest,
And Christ said, what you seeing?
write in a book.
He said, write this in the book. You see that? It's in the Bible. So he told John, what you seeing? Write this in the book. Go ahead. 12, go to verse 12.
Well, and I turned to see the voice that spake with me. And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks.
John saw 7 golden candlesticks. Right? What else?
And in the midst of the 7 golden candlesticks,
In the midst of those 7 golden candlesticks, what? One light.
one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot,
He had a long garment on, right?
and girt about the paps with a golden
He
girdle.
had a golden girdle on too, right?
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So his hair was white like wool. You See how woolly out here? And it got white in it? See, it got the, I see yours too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So he looking at Christ, and he see Christ that white woolly hair like us. It wasn't like this, stringy, like a dog. You know what I'm saying? And keep going.
As white as snow.
White as snow, like white as snow on out.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes was a flame of fire. Alright, keep going.
And his feet.
And his feet, you look down at his feet. The top of his socks on, right? John looked at his feet and what?
Like unto fine brass.
Like fine grass. Brown, what else you say?
As if they burn in a furnace.
That's how dark it was. That's if it burned in the furnace. Because if you burn anything with fire, it's really, really dark. So John looked at his feet like, damn.
Teach.
Christ. Don't stay there. He ain't the only one that saw Christ. He would give me down to 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
What's going on, bro? What up?
So here's a man of David, right? So, like this, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the spirit knows come out here, Jesus. Bring it out.
Daniel chapter 10, verse 5.
Bring it out.
Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked.
Daniel lifted up his eyes as well. This is the Old Testament, right? And what?
And looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with a fine gold of Uphaz.
Right, he had a little garment on, you know.
His body also was like beryl,
Green robe, like that.
his face as an appearance of lightning,
Shiny, right?
and his eyes as a lamp of fire,
Same thing John saw, like it was red, right? And what?
and his arms and his feet
Now he's saying his arms and his feet like what?
like in the color to polished
Like
brass.
in color. So people can't say color not in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Color all in the Bible. So what tribe was Christ in? Do you know that? Give me Hebrews 7:14. So now I'm gonna show you what tribe he came out of, right? Bring that out.
This is Hebrews chapter 7, verse 14.
Uh-huh.
For it is evident
So it is evident, I mean, this is true that what?
that our Lord,
Our who? They what?
sprang out of Judah.
He sprung out of Judah. So this is Judah. Right here. See that? Judah. This is the tribe Christ came out of, Judah. Who also came out of this tribe? Right here. What that say? American blacks, huh? Who that is? That's us, huh? So where you from? What tribe you from?
Judah.
The tribe of Judah. We're not Negroes. We're not African Americans. We're not none of that. White people put all these names on us. They hid that from us. That we from the tribe of Judah. That's why they hate us so much like they hated Christ. That's why they hung Christ on the cross and killed him. See what I'm saying? Because he would walk around saying he was the son of man. See that? White man was jealous of that. Wouldn't you be jealous too? Who the hell is this nigga here talking about he the son of God? You know? They hung him.
Unarmed black man.
Just like they hung us. Ropes around our neck. Hung us on trees and all that. Killed us. Still killing us now. See that? So I'm giving you the basis of what's going on.
That's right.
First, we're showing you who Christ is.
That's right.
This is very important to the world. We need to know who he is first.
That's correct.
Now we got to find out who is his people.
That's right.
Right? Because if he was black, then his people was black, which is us. Right? And now we got to find out why we in this type of animosity, why we in this type of curses that's going on with us. Why we are the last hired and the first fired. Why is that going on, Mancho? Why we always getting a shitty job, right? Why we always getting killed in the street, right?
That's right.
Because curses on us. Did you know that? Curses on us, man. You know why curses on us? Bring it out. Deuteronomy 28:1. Now go to verse 15 for me. We're gonna get straight to it right quick. Macho. This is why we're going through all these problems right now, because of this here. Deuteronomy 28 is the DNA of the Bible, right? Pretty much, this is your what they call that?
Ancestry.
Ancestry, your DNA. You know, you can't go to the white man and get your DNA. They want to poke you with blood and be like, oh, you got 30% Caucasian in you. You know what I'm saying? 2% Chinese. You know what I'm saying? 40% African. No, you got to go in the Bible and see what your DNA is. So now we about to see who the hell is these people in these Bible. Go to Deuteronomy 20:15. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Meaning this going to happen to y'all. Talking about the children of Israel. Talking about these people right here. Moses just took these people out of Egypt. He just delivered them out of Egypt. I know we read about that. We saw that on a whole bunch of movies. That the Africans was beating up people. They were building those pyramids. That was us building those pyramids. The Africans was beating us inside the head. See what I'm saying? They were beating us. There was no white people they was beating. That was us. We the children of Israel. African American, well, the so-called African Americans, the Haitians, the Jamaicans, the Mexicans, right? The Native Indians, the Dominicans, the Guatemalans, all these are our brothers. We're the 12 tribes of Israel. All these are our brothers. That's why we're going through the most pain around the world. That's why the Native Indians is in those, what they call those reservation camps and all that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bring it up.
Start from the top.
28:15. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Right, if we don't listen to the voice of the Lord thy God, because Moses, he's sitting on Mount Sinai. Now, once he delivered them out of Egypt, he's teaching them a whole bunch of commandments, right? And he's telling them, if y'all follow these commandments, the Most High gonna go to 28:1. If y'all follow these commandments, the Most High gonna do this to y'all. Bring it up.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass,
It's going to happen to y'all if what?
if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if we listen to God, this is what's going to happen to us. This is what Moses is telling our people. This is what he's telling us out there, right? That what?
To observe and to do all his commandments.
We do all his commandments, which is not just 10, it's 613 commandments. We're not the church teaching us 10. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, and all of that. It's 613 commandments. Let me show you some of them.
Which I command thee this day.
Moses said that I'm commanding y'all this day that what?
That the Lord thy God
Should what?
will set thee on high
He's going to set us on high what?
above all nations.
What?
Above all
He's going
nations
to set us high above all nations.
of the earth.
That's right. Go to verse 15. Let's go to the flip side now. If we don't follow the commandment, right? Because we ain't never followed. We followed them back in the days with King David and Solomon a little while. They ring with us. They ring for us. We've been enslaved ever since, all those different times, right? Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 28:15.
Bring it up.
But it shall come to pass,
What happened then what?
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Y'all have any questions, come back and holler at me. All right,
to observe and do all his commandments
That what?
and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
That what?
that all these
That
curses,
all these what?
curses
The curses on what?
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
See that? So when you get out of that right there. So if you don't do the commandment, you're cursed.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the field, in the city.
So curse shall not be in the city. God said, I'm going to curse y'all in the city. Isn't it cursed in every city?
Every city.
Right? We on the street right now, we cursed. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
I'm born and raised right here. We cursed. We cursed over here.
Teach.
And what else?
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Curse shall thou be in the field. What, we picking cotton all that in the fields? Who else was doing that? Oh, our ancestors, grandmothers and grandfathers and all them doing that, huh? Come on, man. Who else is falling on? You can go in history and see this. They ain't falling on nobody else. Give me 28:28.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 28. And the Lord shall smite thee with madness
Keep going.
and blindness.
And what?
And blindness.
And what?
And astonishment of heart. And thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind grope it in the darkness.
We walking around like we in dark. We don't know which route we going. We don't know what's gonna happen to us the day of tomorrow. We don't know if we coming down the street, but police gonna shoot us. Or they gonna throw a rock on us and say that, lock us up. They've been doing that to us all our time, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know. So read that again.
This is Deuteronomy 28:28.
Tell me who else gotta live like this, man.
And the Lord shall smite thee with
He's gonna
madness
smite us with madness.
and blindness.
That's right.
And astonishment of heart. And thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind grope it in the darkness.
That's right. Give me verse 30. Watch this up.
Deuteronomy 28:30.
These curses now the Most High poured on us for not following His commandment. Well, watch this.
Thou shalt betroth a wife,
So we gonna get a wife and what?
and another man shall lie with her.
And another man gonna lie with her. What was happening there? In slavery, huh? Remember we was in the cotton field and we had our wife next to us and a kid, and the white man come in the field, come here girl, and grab the woman and take her to the house. You know what I'm saying? Have sex with her, and the man ain't got no might in his hand. Read that again. Watch this up.
30. Deuteronomy 28:30.
Bring it out.
Thou shalt betroth a wife,
You're gonna betroth the wife.
and another man shall lie with her.
Hurt. And what?
Thou shalt build an house,
They're gonna build their houses, their white houses, and all their buildings and all that. And what?
and thou shalt not dwell therein.
We ain't gonna live in their house. We're gonna be in the cabin, out in the woods, and what?
thou shalt plant a vineyard,
We're gonna plant their vineyard, like picking their cotton and planting their strawberry fields and all that, and what?
and shall not gather the grapes thereof.
They're gonna better gather the grapes. They're gonna feed us hog and cheese and slop and all of that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna fill us all abominational food to keep us in sin. That's why we like pork chops and all that today. You know what I'm saying? Don't you know that's a commandment? We're not supposed to eat that. Did you know that?
Pork?
Yeah. You knew that? Give me verse 45. Watch yourself.
Deuteronomy 28:45.
Uh-huh.
Moreover,
Uh-huh.
all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses
Shall what?
shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee,
That's what it's doing is right there, macho. And what else?
and overtake thee,
Keep reading.
till thou be destroyed.
God be destroyed. We destroyed now. We don't know that who we is. We don't know we Judah. We don't know that this is our Bible. We don't know that salvation is for us. We don't know that Christ is coming only for us. Christ not coming for everybody. You see that? So we all destroyed, man, mentally. But the Most High raised us up in these last days. Because I know you can see this the last day. We wearing masks on our faces. You know what I'm saying? We can't go into other cities. Can't go into other states. You know what I'm saying? White man is closing us up. Because he see that we waking up, man. He see that. He see that the children of Israel is on every corner of America waking their people up. You know what I'm saying? They see that. But they can't stop this. Because this the Most High is doing.
Teach him.
Keep going. They can't come out here with guns and be like, hold on, y'all get away from me. They can't do that. Most High got angels around us. See that?
Let me start from the top.
Let's start from the top.
It's 28:45. Deuteronomy 28:45.
Bring it up.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee,
That's right.
and overtake thee,
Do what?
till thou be destroyed.
Keep going.
Because thy hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
We ain't want to listen to the voice of the Lord thy God.
to
What up?
keep his commandments,
Do what?
to keep his commandments,
What?
and his statutes, which he command thee.
He commanded us to do these things. When he took us out of Egypt, he told Moses, command them to do this, to do that, to do this, to do that. We were like, man, look, man, all right, Moses, we'll do that right now. You know what I'm saying? We'll do that right now. Give me verse 68. But look what Moses told them. The last curse of Deuteronomy 28. Watch this out.
This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 68.
We didn't believe this at all. Watch.
And the Lord shall bring thee into
So
Egypt.
the Lord gonna bring y'all into Egypt. He just took us out of Egypt now. So we looking at it like, man, what are you talking about Egypt? What are you talking about? We're gonna show you what Egypt means. Watch this up. Look at 20 and 2. Exodus 20 and 2. Watch this up.
Exodus 20 and 2.
So this is what Egypt means in the Bible. Watch this.
I am the Lord thy God,
That did what?
which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt,
He just brought us out of the land of Egypt. Now watch what the word Egypt means.
out of the house of bondage.
House of bondage. What is another word for bondage? Slavery, huh? So go back to 28:68. Watch this up.
Deuteronomy 28:68.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
Into slavery what?
again
So he said, I'm gonna bring you into slavery again, but this time with what?
with ships.
With what?
With ships.
So who went into slavery with on ships? We didn't believe that at all that was gonna happen to us, macho. We were like, man, he tripping, man. We ain't going no slavery on no ships. You know what I'm saying? Like, where they gonna sell us at? Keep going.
By the way thereof I spake unto thee,
Uh-huh.
thou shalt see it no more again.
And Moses said, y'all ain't gonna see your homeland no more again. After this is slavery, right? Go.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Should be what?
You shall be sold unto your enemies.
Who was sold? Watch this up. What does it say? Watch this up. Negroes for sale. Didn't you just say we Negroes? Negroes for sale, huh? Look, the ship's right there. We shall go into, read that again.
And there thou shalt see it no more again. And there
We was in Egypt, and there
ye shall be
we
sold
shall be sold to who?
unto your enemies.
To our who?
Your enemies.
So who was our, if he's saying we're going to be sold to our enemies, who is our enemies? White man. And keep going.
For bondmen
For slave men,
and bondwomen.
slave woman, and what?
And no man shall buy you.
No man shall redeem you. That's what that word buy means. No man gonna redeem you out there but Christ, man. That's what we showing our people out
That's
there,
it.
man.
That's
that
it.
You from the tribe of Judah, right? You gotta start keeping those commandments. That's why we being cursed right now, man. Now, in order to want that kingdom, you have to start following the commandments, man.